I'm Joyce Peterson, broker at Kopa Real Estate. In this video, let's review the most recent statistics for zip code 78717 in Avery Ranch, talk about which statistics you should be paying attention to, and what you can do as the real estate market is changing to make sure you're getting accurate information. If you want to stay up to date with the most recent information about real estate in 78717 in Avery Ranch, subscribe to our channel, leave a comment about what questions you have about the market, and plan to attend our next home selling seminar live in person at the Brushy Creek Community Center. Register today at copaseminar.com. Before I get into the statistics for 78717 in Avery Ranch, please understand when we look back at the recent sold information, this is like driving while looking in the rearview mirror. And to help you make good decisions, you really want to be paying attention to what we're calling the leading indicators, which will point us in the direction the market is actually heading. The number of homes sold is down 37% to 29 home sales. Average dollars per square foot was up 4.2%. Average sales price was down 1.1%, and the median sales price was down 5.8%. It's hard to judge the overall market from year-over-year statistics. Last week I had two people call me who bought a home a year ago and now want to sell the home. Now, I didn't represent either on the purchase, so I don't know exactly what happened, but both paid well over asking price. And a year later, one owner can sell their home for $65,000 more than what they paid, and the other might sell the home for $25,000 less than they paid. So now let's look at some of the leading indicators. Currently, there are 51 homes for sale with 24 homes under contract. 22 homes didn't sell at all and were taken off the market. So that's not a good sign when there's almost as many homes that didn't sell as homes that sold. I expect many of these homes will come back on the market next spring. And with the Federal Reserve Chairman coming out in September saying there will be a housing market correction, only time will tell whether those sellers who want to hold off made a good decision. The close price compared to the original price shows that on average homes sold for 90% of the original list price. And that's a dramatic difference from last year when homes sold at 102%, so 2% over asking price on average. On average, homes sold in 45 days compared to selling in only 18 days last September. And it is important to talk about what it means when Chairman Powell says there needs to be a correction in the housing market. First off, his comments don't mean the market is crashing. With the stock market, a correction is going to be a drop of 10 to 20%. With the real estate market, there isn't a set definition of what a correction means. So in my mind, the important thing about his comments is paying attention to the expected direction of the market. So when the Fed chairman says there will be a correction, how do you think that's going to impact the value of your home over the next 6 months? There's a saying that you don't want to fight the Fed, and we can't take his comments lightly. So here's where this becomes important for you if you're buying or selling real estate. Most real estate agents aren't paying attention to the leading indicators or understand what they mean. Even worse, some agents are going to give you too rosy of a picture where the market's going because they're afraid if they tell you the truth, you won't hire them to sell their home. For me, my goal is to always consult with anybody about what's happening in your particular situation. Where you're buying or selling, you need to have that accurate information. So whenever you're ready to talk about the market and put together a good strategy, call or text me directly at 512-791-7473 or schedule a time to talk at www.copaconsultation.com. Thanks for watching.